Welcome aboard the OFM Secret Podcast, your map through the wild seas of OnlyFans fortune. Every episode, I read a new entry from Captain Goldtooth's personal blog, ofmsecretstash.blog. It's where he documents his journey through the OFM world. No filters, no fluff. Just honest stories, sharp tactics, and lessons from the trenches. Tonight's reading takes us back to one of the most joyful moments in Goldtooth's story, the moment fate revealed itself. It was the day he landed his very first model. His log begins like this. November 26th. I finally found a model. After what feels like an eternity, I'm thrilled to announce that the recruitment phase is officially over. I've secured my very first model for my OnlyFans agency. This marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of the much-anticipated journey toward generating income. While I've shared bits and pieces of my experience throughout the process, I wanted to consolidate my learnings into one place for anyone embarking on a similar adventure. Here's a full breakdown of the recruitment campaigns across the countries mentioned in earlier posts. Colombia. Ads ran for 3 days with multiple campaigns running in parallel. The total investment was $30, which resulted in 19 conversions. Mexico. A single ad campaign ran for 3 days with a higher daily budget, totaling $30 as well. This campaign generated 3 conversions. Argentina. Ads were live for 3 days with 2 campaigns running in parallel. The total spend was $25, resulting in 13 conversions. For clarity, I'm defining conversions as completed application forms submitted by prospective models. In total, there were 35 applicants across all campaigns, achieved with an advertising spend of $85. From this pool, I successfully hired one professional model for less than $100. The results highlight the varying effectiveness of campaigns in different regions, and while some campaigns performed better than others, the overall outcome provided valuable insights into optimizing future recruitment strategies. Key lessons from recruitment. Professionals shine brightly. The difference between professional models and non-professionals becomes apparent almost instantly. A true professional stands out, making the gap between them and others feel like an abyss. Crafting the perfect Instagram ad. Ads must be vague enough to avoid Instagram bans, but specific enough to target the right audience. Tips: avoid words like webcam and avoid masking sensitive terms. E.g., 4DULT is as bad as ADULT. Always include a disguised OnlyFans logo. Minimize Instagram interaction. Use Instagram ads to reel them in, but limit chats there. Stick to 2 messages. Message 1. Hi. Here's a brief summary of the opportunity. Let me know if you're interested, and I'll share the full details. Message 2. Once they agree, send a link to the proposal, which includes a form to collect their WhatsApp info. Get their WhatsApp. WhatsApp feels more personal and private, reducing ghosting. Plus, you can make video calls directly through the platform, avoiding complications like incompatible apps or fear of new software. Keep interviews efficient. The ideal interview lasts 1 hour. If it's clear early on that a candidate isn't a fit, don't waste more than 15 minutes. Take notes by hand. Jotting down notes during interviews not only demonstrates commitment, but also helps you maintain a reliable record of key takeaways. Recruit in your native language. Position yourself as the bridge to the global stage. As a Latin American, I can offer unique insights into both local and international stages, giving me a competitive edge over foreign recruiters. Ghosting means no. When candidates ghost, they're indirectly saying no. Don't waste energy chasing them or trying to decipher their reasons. Use the experience to refine your process and move forward. Good presentation matters. With a polished website and a professional recruiting process, you avoid uncomfortable questions like, do you actually have experience? How many models are you working with? How much money will you make me? 50-50 revenue splits work best. For a first model, a 50-50 split simplifies things. It fosters a sense of partnership. We're in this together, rather than a boss-employee dynamic. A knowledge base makes a difference. The best candidates spent time exploring the articles I provided. This shows they're engaged and curious, which are excellent traits in a model. Streamline communication. Using a fake secretary email system alongside a professional web page gave models more confidence in the process. Several mentioned they felt safer because of it. Test assignments matter. Asking for 10 test reels was excessive, but requesting just one worked wonders. Interestingly, strong candidates often created 3 reels, proving their dedication and effort. Build a support system. Blogging and participating in a Telegram group kept me grounded. The community provided advice, resources, and motivation, accelerating my progress. Final reflections. When comparing costs with Hottie Harvester Pro, the results achieved through Instagram ads were significantly more cost-effective and impactful. This proves that it's entirely possible to recruit an OnlyFans model for under $100. Now, if we compare this approach to sourcing a model through a Telegram marketplace, the difference is even more pronounced. The quality of the model acquired via Instagram ads is about the same, but the cost is far lower. Not to mention the added benefit of avoiding scams, which are all too common in those markets. That said, it's important to acknowledge that this method requires a much more refined and dedicated effort. Unlike simply purchasing a model from a marketplace, running Instagram ads involves planning, execution, and optimization. Would I have liked to start sooner? Yes. Recruitment took much longer than expected. Did I hope for a better first model? Honestly, yes, I wouldn't have chosen a MILF to kick things off. But she's talented and motivated. Am I considering the Hottie Harvester Pro for continuous recruitment? Yes, but only as an organic, unpaid system to avoid straining the agency's resources. The horizon beyond. Courses and advice from peers are invaluable, but mistakes and hands-on learning are just as crucial. This next phase will come with its own challenges, but I'm ready to embrace them, and I'll document every step and stumble right here on the blog. Thank you for following along. Let's set sail for the next adventure. Captain Goldtooth's words come to a close. Appreciate you being here for another chapter of the OFM Secret Podcast. If this episode brought you value, insight, or even just a moment of curiosity, go ahead and subscribe so you never miss the next one. Wishing you a smooth journey ahead. Until then, take care and talk soon.